Guys, this is Catherine. Welcome to your weekly reading for June 28th to July 5th. We're going to be taking a look into the energies of the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships, with a closing message from the universe. These are general readings, so they may not resonate with everyone, and I do suggest you take a look at your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs that come out on my channel throughout the week. All right, also, if you are looking for a personal reading, you can contact me at oracleintuitions.com or through my Facebook and my Instagram page. Now, if you go to my website, I think I do have a romance reading that is up there. That's a 15-minute video that will get sent to you on a private link through my YouTube channel. I will be adding more to that website as we go. However, most of my readings are actually 1-hour readings, and these are through phone call or video call. So you will talk to me live for a 1-hour reading, and you can check out all the information again on my Facebook page or my Instagram, or just contact me there and we can set up a time and date. All right, so this week has been kind of crazy. All right, we've had a lot of intense energies coming through. So I thought it would be a good idea to get some advice from the angels this week. So we are going to be using the Angel Tarot by Radley Valentine, the Archangel Gabriel Oracle, as well as the Romance Angel Oracle by Doreen Virtue, and we're going to be using the Angels of Atlantis by Stuart Pearce. Also, remember to watch our live show on Wednesdays at 6 o'clock p.m. So this is a live show where we do live readings on the channel. And also and this is at 6 o'clock p.m. Mountain, if I didn't already say that. But also on Sundays at 2 o'clock p.m., we have live interviews with different spiritual guests. It's a really fun show. Come and join us. You can interact. You can, ask questions of the guests, all of that. And that's at 2 o'clock p.m. Mountain time. Have an amazing week, guys. Take care and many blessings. Aquarius, welcome to your weekly reading for June 28th to July 5th. We're taking a look into the energies of the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships, with a closing message from the universe. Please remember that these are general readings, so they may not resonate with everyone, but I do suggest you take a look into your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign as well. Also, remember that these may be upcoming energies, current energies, or a validation from spirit in regards to some sort of past energy, as time in the spirit world can be irrelevant. So first thing that's coming through for the mind, we have prosperity. Your actions have resulted in incoming abundance. Beautiful energy. With the mind, we have listen only to love. Don't allow fear to distract you from your divine mission. And from a message from spirit, we have vulnerability. Listen to your vulnerable feelings as they contain wisdom and inspiration, and then pray for strength to focus on your priorities no matter what. Interesting, because of the fact that we also have don't allow fear to distract you from your divine mission. So it's asking you to dig deep into your own, personal soul, your own, your own energy, your own aura. It's asking you at this time to allow yourself to release whatever fears are holding you back at this moment. All right. This is the deepest, darkest of ourselves. What is our fear? Are we scared of being successful? Are we scared of not reaching success? And, it's funny because a lot of people say, well, how could I be fearful of reaching success? But if there is an element of some sort of lower self-esteem, that actually can be a true fear. All right. Also, it could have to do with love, perhaps maybe a relationship. Abundance or prosperity doesn't need to be just material. It can include whatever aspect of our life that it's going to relate to. For some, it may be love. For some, it may be money. Maybe for some, it's career. Maybe for some, it's recognition. All right. But Spirit is saying this is trying to come through within your mind, that your goal, what it is that you're trying to reach. So in order to reach that, it's time to come from a place of love, and mostly this love may be from yourself. Even if something is a fear or something is a darker aspect of something within us, Spirit is saying, be vulnerable at this time. It's being honest with ourselves and saying, this could be possibly holding me back. Whether this is a childhood issue, maybe perhaps, it's an issue in regards to a certain, situation or circumstance within our life. Maybe we're scared of repeating it. Whatever it is, it's time to really go deep and figure out the core issue of what could possibly be holding us back. Because as soon as it's released, Spirit is also asking us to place upon that forgiveness, that understanding toward ourselves, or maybe perhaps towards others. And this is what is going to help bring about that prosperous or that abundance feeling. So let's get some clarification and see what's coming through from Spirit at this moment. Clarification for Aquarius. And it really feels, Aquarius, like whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, or whatever your manifestation is or your desire, it's sitting on the cusp. It's sitting on the cusp and it's trying to come through. And there may be just a few small things that you need to go in deeper into yourself and help, release whatever is holding you back, or possibly even triggering you to not reaching some sense of success. All right. So this is the time to really go into that place of contemplation, that hangman energy. But let's see what's coming through. Yeah, we have the Six of Air, moving from one place into another. So it talks about things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation, and taking a trip. For some of you, it could very well have to do with taking a trip. For some of you, this also could have to do with a relationship in some way. Maybe somebody is long distance. Maybe perhaps, you're thinking of traveling to see each other, or maybe that offer of, them coming to you or you going to them is going to be coming through. But what I'm really getting here is, again, as soon as you release this energy of whatever this fear is or whatever could possibly holding you back, that changes the situation and allows the waters to just open up and to flow in a beautiful stream towards what it is that you're desiring. I didn't want to shuffle those again. Sorry. We have the Lovers. Yeah. Again, relationships, intimate relationships. Carefully weigh your decisions and good health. So again, the interesting, because it's talking about listen only to love. The Lovers is really about listening to your heart. What decision do you want to make? Maybe for some of you, you have a decision to make in regards to people. Do I want to have this relationship or this relationship? Where is my heart being called to? But I'm really getting here that, again, it's time to let go of whatever fears are coming through and allow love to be the guiding light in this situation. And that's going to bring you into possibly that unity that you've been desiring. And we have the Seven of Air. Plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, poor timing. So when the Seven of Air comes through, this talks about, this is like the Seven of Swords, in traditional tarot. And sometimes the Seven of Swords can really talk about deceit. It talks about, for some it could be like thievery. It could be somebody trying to get one over on you. But it can also really talk about what is holding you back. A lot of times that deceit can be from ourselves. And what that means is that it's almost like we're fooling ourselves or trying to hide something or push an energy down so that we don't have to deal with it or we don't have to face it at this time. And it's interesting that it's coming out with the vulnerability, because what Spirit is saying here is that there's things under the surface within you that still need to be released. You still need to go in deep and allow that vulnerability towards the situation instead of continuing to push it down and to hide whatever it is that you're fearful of or what is scaring you, or possibly maybe you're looking at a situation and saying, I can't see this happening, or in the past all of these, just when I thought I was being happy, it turned out it was negative. Those are all fears. And sometimes what we need to do is just to go in and release them. Perhaps look at the particular situation as to what brought you to that train of thought or to that energy or that feeling. So, or that emotion, whatever it is. So it's time to really be vulnerable with ourselves. Don't be deceitful with our own energy. Don't be deceitful with our own thoughts or things that are holding us back. Be true and honest with yourself as to what your fear is and allow yourself to move forward. So let's take a look at the energy of what's coming in within relationships for you. So relationships for Aquarius. Relationships for Aquarius. Maybe this will give us some more insight. Because I do feel that for some of you, that could have to do with a relationship. Maybe you're trying to draw in a relationship or renew a relationship. All right? But there is this fear. And they're asking you again, be vulnerable. Being vulnerable also doesn't need to be with yourself. It can be with others. Maybe it's time to stop hiding who you truly are and start allowing yourself to shine. Start allowing yourself to really show people who you are on the inside. You don't need to hide anymore. That was the other energy that I really picked up. So let's take a look at relationships. We have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. This could be you. This could have to do with somebody else. Maybe you're focused on your career right now. You also could be in some way deceiving yourself that you're just working on your career and you don't care about love at this moment. You know, sometimes we like to fool ourselves into that thought, right? And I mean, it doesn't mean that it may not be, there may not be truth behind it. But instead of heading out and venturing into the world, or maybe approaching that person that it is that we truly want, or instead of being vulnerable, we'll hide behind our finances or possibly our career. Or it may be somebody else that is focusing on their career and their finances right now, and maybe that's why there's a slow movement towards some sort of relationship at this time. We also have wedding. This situation involves marriage. Now, for some of you, this could have to do with a third-party situation. Just take it as it resonates. But what I'm really getting here is that by releasing your vulnerability, allowing yourself to look deep into your higher self, into the core of who you are, this is going to truly help, again, release whatever is holding you back. But it may also bring you towards that desire of union in some way. It doesn't need to be an actual wedding if that doesn't resonate with you, but you get the general gist of the card itself. It really talks about, wedding is union. It's about being together. It's about partnership. It's about building a life together. Okay. And we have, it is safe for you to love. Exactly. The vulnerability. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So you need to start really working on that releasing of whatever it is. Spirit is saying, you know what? Maybe in the past things didn't work out. That's okay. It's okay that they didn't, because we're bringing you something amazing. Or maybe perhaps whatever situation is, maybe there does involve right now at this moment finances and career with a partner or a possible partner. And this is why, maybe there's a slow movement forward. But as soon as this is dealt with, as soon as you also go into that place of vulnerability and just be honest, or maybe take a look at a new perspective at the situation, allow yourself to love. It is safe for you to love. And that opening up, that releasing that need to have that security and that safety, which is already there for you, may bring about this wedding or this union or this partnership in some way. So let's get some clarification and see what is coming through. Clarification for Aquarius. Clarification. Right. 6 of Fire. Victory. Good news is on its way. Public recognition or award. Remember, we actually did talk about public recognition already in there. I had mentioned that might be one of the things that could be including that prosperity in some way. But I'm also getting here is this is that victory card. And it's like releasing that vulnerability, understanding what is possibly holding you back is going to place you into this element of victory. You're going to feel victorious, courageous, and brave within yourself. This is going to, I think the best way to say it is it's going to level you up. Okay? It's like leveling up. I was here, but now that I've released all this junk, I'm now up here. And I'm ready to receive what love is coming towards me. Life experience. A significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change, time to spread your wings. When we have the life experience, this is really the Tower. So this is also all about the divine taking a step in and making the changes that are absolutely necessary. So especially if you've been really drawn to that vulnerability or being drawn to, something that needs to change. And I do feel that within many of you, it could have to do with yourself, allowing you to feel that safety and love. This could be bringing about that sudden change in those finances and careers that is going to help build this union. It could be a change, especially if somebody was in a third-party situation. Maybe that is ending, or maybe somebody is stepping through and saying, look, this is what I want union with you. So in some way, shape, or form, this Tower coming through, I feel, is a very positive event. Okay, and I cannot make this up. 10 of Earth, a very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. So not only did we start this reading with the element of prosperity, but we're ending this reading with the element of prosperity. All right. If I was to give this card here a tarot companion, it would be that 10 of Earth. This is all about prosperity. It's about abundance, about building for the future. And I feel like you're just on the cusp of it. All that needs to happen is to release those fears and to take a look at what could possibly be holding you back, let it go, and allow Spirit to step in and divinely guide you towards this abundance. So I truly hope that that has helped. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, before we end, I was about to end that, but I actually meant to pull a card from the universe. It just was such a good reading. I was like, oh, we got to end it here, but we can't do that. We're going to pull a card from the universe and see what is coming through. All right, let's see what is coming through for Aquarius at this time. Okay. Card for Aquarius at this time. What's coming through for Aquarius? We have Uriel. I literally cannot make this up. There we go. There we go. Okay, Aquarius. Well, I think that was your validation of Spirit. Maybe that's why I felt like I could just close off the reading as to where it was, because it was already saying, you already got these amazing prosperity cards and the cards of abundance, to end in this reading. So there's your validation from Spirit. You are on the cusp of receiving that abundance that you've been desiring in whatever form it is that means abundance to you. So I truly hope that you have enjoyed this reading, Aquarius. Please click subscribe. Please click like. Please share the video. And also don't forget to watch us on Wednesdays at 6 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time, where we do live readings, and on Sundays at 2 o'clock p.m. where we bring on different spiritual guests. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing week and many blessings.